and welcome. This is Vlog Every Day in April, otherwise known as VEDA, and it is Thursday, the 2nd of April. Now, Vlog Every Day in April is obviously supposed to happen every day, but because I have quite a lot going on in my life at the moment, I forgot about it yesterday. So we are starting on the 2nd, and we will get the 30 days in. I think I'm going to have to make up for it at the beginning of May. So yeah, it's a great start to April is forgetting about VEDA until I saw one of the other vloggers who I follow actually doing it. I'm so sorry, I've given myself the hiccups. So why am I doing this? Well, I really like the idea of VEDA. I've seen a couple of other vloggers that I follow doing it, and I thought it would be a good way to reintroduce myself to YouTube. It's been a year, more than a year probably, since I last did a proper YouTube video, so I decided that this was the best way to get myself back into it, as it were. It was actually going to be one of my New Year's resolutions, was to do VEDA this year, and I mucked up by forgetting the first day, but never mind. As you can tell, the lighting isn't good in here. It is about 9:15 at night. I've got artificial light, it's not great. I'll try and get some of these done in the daytime. So let's have a little talk about me. And what's happened in the time that I have spent away from YouTube. Well, I changed jobs. I was a long-term employee at a UK bookshop until February 2014. I left that job and I have been a long-term temp pretty much ever since. I've been in my current place now for 10 months. But the office is closing down and we are all being made redundant, which is very sad. So a lot of April is going to be spent trying to find new work, which is no fun really. It's not very exciting for anybody involved, so we'll probably skip most of that stuff. What else can I tell you? Oh, my hair! A lot of you started watching my channel because I did hair tutorials, and I styled my hair, which was fairly long, and as you can see, it's still long. It's actually longer than it was when I have a bit more room and some better light. I will do a length shot for you. It's about at my waist now, and back in January I got some highlights put in, which again I don't think are going to show up in this light, but they are blonde highlights, and the longer I have them, the less I'm sure whether or not I like them. I was using tea gel shampoo, specifically designed for people who have problem scalp. I get fairly bad dandruff quite a lot of the time, so I was using that. I've just finished up the bottle, and I thought that I would also give a new shampoo a go, and it is by L'Oreal, and it is it claims to thicken hair, actually thicken it, make your hair strands thicker, which I don't know. I don't really understand how that's physically possible. But so many adverts give the appearance of longer, thicker, fuller hair, and that's what I like. I know that my hair is damaged. It has been damaged, it will be damaged again. And the only way to get rid of hair damage is to cut off your hair. And since I don't really want to do that, I am going to do what I can to mask that damage. So I'm going to try out this new thickening shampoo and conditioner, and I'll let you know how I get on with it. I am also going to be increasing my hair washes. Generally speaking, I wash my hair just once a week, and I've been using this anti-dandruff shampoo, and I can't say that it's been very beneficial, I don't think. I'm going to be going to 2 to 3 times a week, so 2 to 3 times in 7 days, and see if that has a positive impact on my hair. I washed my hair last night and it does feel lovely. It's very smooth and it does feel thicker. I hate to say it, I hate to fall for the marketing hype, but it might actually have worked a little bit, or you know, it may just be my imagination. I don't know. Okay, so what else shall we talk about? My job hunt, it's not going great. I have applied for loads of jobs. There is a really good job website that I use, which sort of gathers all the jobs that are posted on the internet into one place, and you can search by location or whatever it is that you want to do for a job. And I have put in tons of applications. I have had 1 interview so far. I had that last week, and I found out at the beginning of this week that I didn't get the position. And I found out because I phoned the company and asked, and I get the impression that the lady I was speaking to was quite busy. She didn't have a lot of time, and so I didn't get the chance to ask for any feedback on my interview technique or my interview skills. So why they didn't choose to hire me and they chose to hire someone else, I don't know. I think next time I have an interview that I'm rejected for, I will make a point of asking for feedback from the interviewer. Unfortunately, when I got that phone call, I don't think either of us were in a position to have a very long conversation, so I didn't get to ask. One of the positive aspects of my upcoming unemployment, as 'twere, is that I'm going to be trying out something brand new, which is extra work. Now, extras are also known as walk-on artistes or background artists, and they are the people in movies and TV that you see wandering around in the background and making the scene look real, pretty much. So I am happy to say that I have got my very first extra job, and that is next week. Now, having a look at the website and on their terms and conditions, I cannot really talk about it. I can't really tell you what I'm doing or where, certainly not before the project is finished and aired. Maybe afterwards, I don't really know, but I don't want to get into anyone's bad books, so I'm going to keep stum about that. But it does mean that I have been signing up for some extras agencies, or attempting to, at least. Now, the problem I've been having is that I don't really have any decent photographs. Most of these places will require a head and shoulders portrait of what you look like, and a full-length picture, and one of them was also asking for a picture of you in a smart outfit. And I don't have anywhere in my house that is appropriate for such photos, because they often want them against a blank background, and pretty much nowhere in my house has a background which is blank of any sort of colour and doesn't have a light switch or a plug socket or a curtain or something that gets in the way. They want you to be the main focus of the picture, so that there's nothing to distract, and they can look at you and see you as you are and work out if you are right for this particular project. So tomorrow, which is Good Friday, I am going to a local photographer and I am having professional pictures taken, which I'm kind of nervous about and quite excited about. So I will go for some natural-ish makeup. I'll cover up all my spots, and I don't really know what to do with my hair. I think for the main head, shoulders portrait, I'll leave it down, because it's something that I think characterises me, is that I have this very long hair. It's another reason why I've been sort of umming and ahhing about the highlights since I've got them, is that if I am trying to get a part in, say, a period drama, women back then, even if they had long hair, wouldn't have had highlights, and it's fairly obvious that these are man-made highlights, shall we say. It's not like natural sun bleach, it's actual chemical stuff. So yeah, depending on what sort of response I get from the extras agencies, I may be trying to dye these highlights out and going back to my natural brunette shade. Anyway, so my head shoulders shot, I'll probably have my hair down. The smart shot, I'll probably go for a sock bun. Or maybe actually for the smart shot I might go for a style which I quite like, which is to do 2 Dutch braids sort of back like this, and then just at the end put them into a Chinese bun, braided Chinese bun, because I think it creates it's a fairly interesting hairstyle. It does look smart and professional, and it's one that I'm particularly fond of. And the third option, which is the dressy option, I think I'll go for a sock bun at the top, a sort of ballerina, a ballerina bun kind of up here. So obviously I'll do it properly, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it a bit more. And it will depend on the amount of time I have. The studio session itself is 45 minutes to an hour, and I've got 3 outfit changes to work in that time, so I don't know, we'll see. There may have to be a makeup change in there as well. The top that I'm going to be wearing for the head shoulder shoot is red, and the dressy dress is bright red as well. I recently wore it to my cousin's wedding, and red has fast become my favourite colour. It's definitely my colour for 2015, I think. It's a colour that I look particularly good in, so I've decided to stick with that. And my smart outfit is my interview suit, which is navy blue, and if you pair the lipstick with the navy blue, I'm not entirely sure it's going to work. It's not really a professional look that I would necessarily go for if I were actually going to an interview. Okay, so what else can I tell you? I am published. I am a published author now. My first novel, which is called The Angel's Shadow, was published in July of last year, 2014, and it is a retelling of The Phantom of the Opera from the point of view of Meg Giry. Now, if you know the Phantom of the Opera, you'll probably recognise her name. She is a ballerina in the Paris Opera House. She is the daughter of Madame Giry and the best friend of Christine Daae, who is the protagonist of the Phantom of the Opera. And I wanted to tell a familiar story, and one that I am particularly fond of, from a different person's point of view. And I felt that Meg probably knew a lot more of what was going on than you actually found out about on stage, or indeed in the films that Meg features in. In Gaston Leroux's original novel, she's a very, very minor character. Her role is expanded a bit by Andrew Lloyd Webber's team in the musical, and I just felt that she was a character that I really wanted to explore. There's a sequel to the Phantom of the Opera called Love Never Dies, in which Meg plays a much larger role, and there is a significant character change between the Phantom of the Opera and Love Never Dies, and I wanted to sort of explore how that character change may have come about and where that started, because to get to the point that Meg reaches by the end of Love Never Dies, that stuff has been happening for a long time. So in The Angel's Shadow, I wanted to give the impression that there is something there in her that you can see it could eventually lead to this situation that she ends up with at the end of Love Never Dies. Not wanting to spoil it for you. So this is my book, The Angel's Shadow. This is a proof copy, and I don't know how well you can see. This came out very dark. This is one of the original proofs. It's got my name on it, and it's got, look, it's got an ISBN number. I've always wanted an ISBN number. So yeah, this was very exciting for me, to have an actual book written by me. Yes, so there's that. That's been very exciting. I've also been honing my creative skills a little bit, and I have been making cushions, felt cushions. Now, with Phantom of the Opera being my favourite musical, I had to, of course, do Phantom first. So here is my Eric cushion. Eric the Phantom. I'm sure he's very pleased to see you. Maybe not. So yeah, I've done Eric, and I've done some other members of the Phantom team. So Christine Daae, and she is in her white dressing gown, and this green, gold and red is it's a reference to the outfit she wears during the title. So the Phantom of the Opera song, and she wears it during Music of the Night. She wears it during Act 1. So we've got a few more from Phantom. Vicomte de Chagny, Raoul, Madame Giry. I'm quite fond of Madame Giry. You can't really see this here, but she's actually got a braid. I've actually plaited a little braid that goes across her forehead. And of course, little Meg, the star of The Angel's Shadow. So here's to little Meg. And I've actually put these up for sale in my Etsy shop, and I will put a link to it below. But if you would like me to make you one, I can do so, and you can buy them in my Etsy shop. There are a few more people. This is David Bowie, Jareth the Goblin King from Labyrinth, which is my favourite kids movie. I can quote it from start to finish, and I'm not ashamed to say that. We all have our favourite movies. Labyrinth has a very dear place in my heart. And because I was doing Jareth, I thought I may as well do Sarah as well. Jennifer Connelly in the movie, and her baby brother Toby. So I did those as well. And I've also got Castiel from Supernatural. because he's cool. And lastly, my final pillow is Sherlock, Benedict Cumberbatch, with his distinctive blue scarf here. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. So I've been doing my writing, I've been doing my crafting, I am hunting for a new job, looking into the world of extras, trying out new shampoos and conditioners, yeah, I am working on a sequel to The Angel's Shadow, which is called The Angel's Flight, and is maybe halfway through at the moment. I think I'm half done with it, and I have hit a rut. Writer's block has struck, and it has struck me hard, but I think that probably has a lot to do with the fact that I am currently job hunting, so that's taking up a lot of my brain space. I haven't really got the peace of mind, you might say, to sit down and write at the moment. When I try, nothing happens. So I've decided to put The Angel's Flight to one side for the moment, and I'm sure that when I am a little less stressed and things are a bit more settled, something will just pop in my brain, and I'll be able to write again. That's what happened last time I had writer's block. I struggled with it for days, weeks in fact, and then I was in the shower one morning and I suddenly went, oh, I got it! I know what to do! So I'm kind of hoping for that to happen again. So this has been my vlog for my first entry in VEDA. It's the 2nd of April. My current audiobook, which I'm listening to on my iPad, is called Betrayal in Death by J.D. Robb, and it is the 12th book, I want to say. Yes, the 12th book in the In Death series, which features Eve Dallas as a New York homicide detective in the mid-21st century. It's a futuristic crime novel. There's a little bit of romance. I think if you want to read this series, and I do recommend that you do, they're great, but I think you do need to start at the beginning, and the first novel is called Naked in Death. So do check it out. I am going to call it a day because I've managed to go over the 20-minute mark, and this is just the first vlog, so I must try and rein myself in. And I will post some links to some of the things I've been talking about in the description bar, the box below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheerio.